Good day and welcome to Forex Trading Network. Today we are beginning with the basics of Forex. We would like to share with you some information regarding Forex if you are a newbie or a beginner Forex trader. Our topic for today for our discussion, we are going to talk about what Forex is and some basic terms in Forex as you have seen on my screen. I have a PDF which I prepared by myself, which I'm going to use in guiding our lesson for today. First, let's start with what is Forex? What is Forex? As we can see, Forex is a short word for foreign exchange. It means that there are two words that has been combined to form only one word, that is foreign and exchange. So with the foreign, we have taken the FOR, and the exchange we took the EX, which makes it Forex. Now, when we say Forex, what does it mean or what does it entail? Forex is a process of trading of one currency for another. A process of trading of one currency for another. Yes. When we trade one currency for another, we are said to be engaged in Forex trading. Now, Forex trading occurs on the Forex markets. The transactions that take place occurs on the Forex market. So, example, when we exchange Great Britain pounds for euros, we exchange it on the Forex market. The Forex market is the most liquid and largest market in the world. And it's a fact. It is the most liquid and largest market in the world. As of 2019, it had an average of $6.6 trillion trade a day. Isn't this amazing? $6.6 trillion trade a day in the Forex market. That was the average in 2019. This means that currently 2022, it could be more. Now, the trading centers involved in Forex trading include the London Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, the Tokyo Stock Exchange, the Singapore, the Sydney, the Berlin, and the various stock exchanges. I mean the main one, the major ones. We can do Forex trading every day except on weekends. Forex trading is done from Monday to Friday. From Monday to Friday. It means that it is open on the weekdays. On the weekdays, 24 hours. Weekdays, 24 hours. And 5 days in a week. So when it is weekends, the Forex trading or the Forex market will be closed. This means that you can buy and sell any currency around the world at any time of the day except on weekends. Yes, we can sell and buy any currency around the world any time of the day except on weekends. We should also take note that the Forex centers, that is the New York Stock Exchange, the Tokyo Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, and the others, they do not open at the same time. They do not open at the same time. The Tokyo Stock Exchange may open and close before the New York Stock Exchange opens. Yes, they do not open at the same time. So as we move on in our subsequent or in our next lessons, we will talk about that. How you can trade the stock exchanges, whatever center you want to trade with. That is the London, the New York, the Berlin, or any of them you can choose. Now, apart from Forex trading, which involves currency pairs and others, There are other financial instruments which you can also trade. And when I say financial instruments, it means that you can also trade other things apart from the currencies. Apart from the currency. And some of the financial instruments are the commodities. The commodities. When we say the commodities, we are talking about gold, oil, silver, platinum, copper, and the rest. Yeah, those are the commodities. We can trade them. We can also trade the what I call the index. What is called the index. We have the US 30 index, the NAS 100 index, the German 30 index, the Japan 225, and the others. There is also what we call the synthetics. The synthetics. The synthetics is also there. The synthetics, there are things you can trade such as the boom, the crash, the volatilities, the jump, the range break, and the others. Actually, the synthetics are traded on only one of the forex brokers that I know. I haven't seen any other forex broker trading the synthetics. So the synthetics are traded on one particular forex broker. We'll talk about that later. So basically, this is the gist about forex trading, the meaning of forex trading, what it entails, that is exchanging one currency for another. We are saying that the forex trading market, it is the largest and most liquid market in the world with $6.6 trillion as at 2019. As at 2019, the average day trade on the forex market was $6.6 trillion. We said that the forex trading market opens 24 hours a day and 5 days in a week. It means that we can trade from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sundays, the market is closed. It opens around midnight or getting to midnight on Sundays. Then the market opens. I'm saying that there are centers that are involved in the forex market. That's the London Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, the Tokyo, the Singapore, and the others. Okay. Now let's move on to some basic terms in forex. Basic terms. Just like any industry, forex trading has its own register. Now, if you don't know what a register is, a register, it means the words that are particular to a particular industry. It is particular to a specific industry. That is a register. So when you go to the court, there are some words they use that are not used in other sectors. When you go to the education sector too, there are some words they use that are specific to that sector. Now, same thing applies in forex. There are some words that applies to only forex trading. Only forex traders know those words. Now, as a forex trader, you need to speak the forex language. You need to speak the forex language because the more you speak the forex language, the deeper your understanding of the forex game. The deeper your understanding of the forex game. Yeah. So let's start with some of the basic terms. Today we are going to talk about 5 or 6 of the basic terms. Let's start with the currency pair. Now the currency pair. When we are trading currencies, we don't trade only one currency, we trade one currency for another. That is why they are called the currency pairs. Now when we say a currency pair, we are saying that it is a quotation of one currency against another currency unit. A quotation of one currency against another currency unit. For example, the euro and the US dollar together make up the currency pair Euro USD. Euro USD. The EUR represents euros and the USD represent the US dollars. Now, when we write down or we see the currency pair, there are things we have to know about it. The first currency, in our case, we are looking at the Euro USD. So the first currency, which is the Euros, is the base currency. The second currency, which is the US dollar, is the quote currency. We'll talk about the base and the quote currency later. Now, the currencies are written in short forms. We use the capital letters of EUR to represent Euro, USD to represent US dollars, JPY to represent Japanese yen, CAD to represent Canadian dollar, GBP to represent the Great Britain pounds, AUD to represent the Australian dollar, and so on and so forth. There are many. The CHF to represent the Swiss francs, the Swiss francs and the others. There are many. Okay, so that is the currency pair. When we quote one currency against another, like the US dollars and the Great Britain pounds, and the Japanese yen, or the US dollars and the New Zealand dollars. Yeah, those are the currency pairs. Now let's move on to the exchange rate. Now the exchange rate, it is the rate at which you exchange one currency for another. Let me use my country as an example. As a Ghanaian, currently, when I want to exchange $1 into cedis, that's my currency for my country, that is Ghana. And I want to exchange it. The rate is currently 7 cedis. I think 7 cedi 50 pesos, thereabout. 7 cedi 50 pesos or 60 pesos. I'm not very sure. But that's the rate. So at the moment you are exchanging, or the moment you are buying and selling, the rate at which you buy or sell one currency for another is what we call the exchange rate. So the exchange rate shows you how much of the quote currency you need if you want to buy 1 unit of the base currency. How much of the quote currency you need if you want to buy 1 unit of the base currency. Earlier on, I told you we were going to talk about the quotes and the base currency. So example, the Euro USD is 1.2211. Now, the euros is the base currency and the US dollar is the quote currency. This means that 1 euro, which is the base currency, is equal to 1.2211 US dollar, which is the quote currency. It means that when we are exchanging 1 euros to US dollars, we will get $1.2211. $1.2211. So basically, that's the exchange rate. That is how we read the exchange rate. So whenever you open your trading platform and you want to trade, you see the exchange rate over there. So at that moment, whenever you take the trade, the exchange rate is there. So the rate which you exchange one currency for the another will be written over there. So you know what you are going to lose and what you are going to earn. Okay. Now the exchange rate may change. It may change depending on the volatility of the currencies. Yes, some may change in 2 days or week. Others may change in minutes or hours. Yes, it may change. And there are several factors that lead to the changes in the exchange rate. We'll talk about it later when we delve into the analysis which you do to take the trade. Now let's move on to the quotes. As I said earlier on, When we're talking about the exchange rate, we have the base rate and we have the base currency and the quote currency. So let's move on to the quote. So you have an idea about the quote. Now the quote is the market price that always has two figures. The first figure is the bid or the selling price, and the second figure is the ask or buy price. As I said, we can sell or buy any currency. So when you see two prices, the first one is the selling price and the second one is the buying price. When those two prices lie against each other, that is what we refer as the quote. Example, we have 1.23488 lying against 1.212349. It means that when we sell, we are going to sell it at 1.23488. When we buy, we are going to buy it at 1.12349. Now this takes us to the ask price and the bid price. The ask price and the bid price, which is our last thing to discuss before we close for the day. The ask price. The ask price is the price at which you can buy the base currency. It is the price at which you can buy the base currency. The base currency. So whenever we are buying the base currency, we say that price is the ask price. It is also known as the offer price because you are buying, it is what will be offered to you. It is also known as the offer price. The ask price is the price that is seen on the right-hand side of a quote. On the right-hand side of a quote. So the quote has two figures. The one at the right-hand side is the ask price because you are buying it. Okay, let's move on to the bid price. Or let's look at an example of the ask price. For example, if the quote on the Euro USD currency pair is 1.1965 slash 1.1967, it means that you can buy €1 for 1.1967 US dollars. Yes, because the 1.1967 US dollar lies at the right hand. So it is the ask price. So whenever you are buying, it means that you are buying it at the one at the right hand side, the right side of the quote. Now the bid price is the opposite of the ask price. So if the ask price is the price which you buy the base currency, then it means that the bid price will be the price which you sell the currency. So for example, if the Euro USD is quoted at 1.4568 slash 1.4570, the first figure is the bid price at which you can sell the currency pair. So it means that on the quotes, the bid price is at the left-hand side and the ask price is at the right-hand side. Now, the bid is always lower than the ask. The bid is always lower than the ask. It means that the price at which we can sell is always lower than the price at which we can buy. Now, the difference between the bid price, since we said one is lower than the other, we calculate the difference. It means we subtract. So when we get the difference is what we call the spread. Difference is what we call the spread. Yes. So next time we'll start from spread, we move on to pip, then other terms, basic terms in Forex trading. All right. So we will call it a day and we will meet next time. Thank you very much for watching and subscribe to the channel so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be able to watch it and learn more about Forex. Thank you.